Come get it, come get it. Hey, yo, right here.
Now, for as many years as I've been playing NBA 2K, I have always been of one mindset, which is that to be the best player in any game, you need to be a two-way player, playing both sides of the ball. Now, unfortunately for me, that seems to be phasing out of well, technically, it seems to be phasing out of the NBA, but it also phased out of 2K a while back. I've been sticking to the mindset of being a jack of all trades, but really and truly, what I need to focus in on is being a master of one. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my No Money Spent series, where first things first, I will be building this build through playing no squad rec with randoms, i.e. I won't be playing in my career with this build. I won't be doing any of that. The only things I do get to do are the shoot around at the sharpshooting gym, as well as generally hitting the Gatorade facility to do the workouts. But outside of that, there will be no my career, no teaming up with friends, none of that. I will low-key be no money spending this build through rec with randoms, aka I need to win. I think you need like what, 400k VC to really get your build to a 99, meaning I need to win approximately, yeah, I'm gonna do the math, but I'll put the number up somewhere in the top left corner how much VC I need, so you can calculate how many games I need to play. But if I'm gonna be doing no money spent with randoms, I will be using the best build I possibly can. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my best point guard build. This build is inspired by none other than Steph Curry, Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox, and Anthony Edwards. It will all make sense once I get into it. Now, I am making it right-handed jersey number 10 because that is my favorite jersey number. Height-wise, it is 6'4", mainly because to be able to get Steph Curry's jump shot, you need to be under 6'5" with a 92+ jumper. Plus, for the 2 layup packages that I do want the capability of getting, you need to also be under 6'5". Now, weight-wise, I decided to leave this at 195 pounds. Technically, you could leave it at 194 or anything up to 193. Just don't go below 193 because it reduces your strength to 62. We need it at the very least at a 63. Now, so I'm putting that back to 195. Wingspan, this does have to go down to 6'8". For those of you who have managed to key in on one of the badges, I'm really focusing in on the Agent 3s. At 6'9", it's a silver. 6'8", you managed to get it down to gold, and we need it at a gold because, again, this is an offensive heavy type point guard build. Now, starting off with the finishing. When it came to finishing, I wanted to make sure that I was inspired by Anthony Edwards in regards of I wanted to allow the build the capability of being able to get contact dunks. So to be able to do that, we needed at the very least an 89 with the 78 vertical, I believe, for all the contact dunks, pro contact dunks off one. But I decided to go with a 90 because at an 89, you obviously do get the animations, but at a 90, you obviously also get gold precision dunker, which personally, I will be running quite a bit of because I am using the dunk meter recently and I want to improve my capabilities with it. Now, driving layup wise, I decided to put this up to a 77 because at a 77, you are offered both layup packages for Derrick Rose and John Wall, and those are the 2 that I felt would be suited for this build because more often than not, if I'm driving at the cup, I am looking for a contact dunk. So to be able to get that, I also put the vertical up to a 78. That rounds up all the finishing we wanted to get on this build because, again, with this combination of attributes, we do get silver posterizer, silver slithery, gold precision dunker, bunny, as well as aerial wizard, and then Hall of Fame spin cycle and 2-step. And then on the layup side of things, we get that gold scooper, gold float game, and gold giant slayer combination. We do also get fearless finish on this build, but that comes from the fact that we do manage to put the strength all the way up to about a 63. This is why I insisted you keep your weight around 193 to 195. We also do manage to get silver physical handles while we mess with the ball handling. Now, when it came to shooting, as I said before, I wanted the capability of being able to get Steph Curry's jump shot. That's not because I'm gonna use his jump shot. That's mainly because of the fact that I will be taking his jump shot animation and using that within the jump shot creator, as well as taking Kobe's. So because of how I usually play, like when I usually make these builds, I always go high mid-range and then a high 3-point close to the mid-range because I think, oh yeah, I want to be balanced like a real player. But the truth of it is, with how I play, I shoot more threes than any mid-range, and I rarely ever touch the mid-range for anything. So I decided to go with the 94 when it comes to the 3, which maxes us out because I wanted to get gold agent 3s, blinders, deadeye, as well as catch and shoot, and of course Hall of Fame space creator, guard up, claymore, open looks, corner specialist, and gold whistle. And then we also do manage to get silver limited strange. When it came to mid-range, I left it at 79. This is because of how high the 3-point shot is. If I really could have, I would have decreased it further because, again, as I said, I rarely ever shoot middies. More often than not, I'm driving to the cup or I'm shooting a 3. Now, free throw wise, I decided to go with a 72, but also keying in on the mid-range. with a 79 mid-range jump shot, you are able to knock down the open ones and a little bit of the contested ones. So we are happy with that. But as I said, free throw wise, we went with a 72 because we do get bronze free points. And this will help a lot because of the fact that I am playing rec with random. So if I do get fouled, I want to be able to make free throws. Because you know how it is in the rec. If you don't make a jumper or free throws, people freeze you out. But yeah, that's how we decided to go with the shooting split. On the pass accuracy side of things, we decided to go with an 80 because this does allow us to get Trae Young's pass style, which I really did want on this build. And then ball handling wise, we only needed, well, I technically only wanted to focus on dribble style, aggressive breakdowns, signature size ups, and regular breakdowns. For De'Aaron Fox's aggressive breakdown, you do need an 80 plus ball handle. So I decided to go with an 87 just because I also wanted to get silver killer combos on this build as well as unpluckable, gold ankle breaker, and of course silver physical handles. And then when it came to the speed with ball, I decided to put this all the way up to an 80. Key reason for this being I wanted LeBron James's dribble style, which comes at a 75 speed with ball, but I went with an 80 just because I wanted to maximize some of these badges at the highest tier that I possibly could. And then as I said before, this build is not meant to be a defensive lockdown. More than anything, it just helps defensively, but it's not one of the best. But we did give it a 76 when it comes to that perimeter defense, which of course means you're not a defensive slouch. It means you can stay in front of people. You can do quite a lot, but you're not going to be the main defensive stopper on the game. Plus, either way, with how 2K set up, you need to be a lockdown defender to really stop people. So we went with a 76. Speed-wise, went all the way up to about an 81 because it means we get silver hyperdrive and silver speed booster. 81 on the Excel, which of course means that we also get gold open looks, gold triple strike, silver slippery off ball, and of course silver blow-bys and bronze fast feet. And then when it came to the vertical, we left it as it is, and stamina-wise, we put it up to a 99. Now, if there is one thing I could tweak on this build, I might tweak the speed and put it, actually, even if we put it up to an 82, it doesn't matter. But this is the breakdown of the build and how we have it so far. As you can see, it is an offensive threat build, and the defense is not bad enough whereby you're too much of a liability. Now, the shades up for this build happen to be none other than Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Damian Lillard, and De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox makes sense because of how we put the dribbling. Damian Lillard makes a lot more sense because of the high shooting and the high dunking. And then as I've said many times before, I might be old, but I'm not old enough to have watched Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Now, anyway, let's get straight into the gameplay so you guys can enjoy episode 1 of this No Money Spent series. Do me a favor, down below in the comments section, let me know what you think about this build. Would you run it yourself or would you not? Let me also know what you think about the video concept in regards of playing No Money Spent with randoms, because I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be a lot of mental stress. And lastly, if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn post notifications on. And don't forget to drop a like on the video. Let's at least get 25 likes on this thing so I know you guys are enjoying what you see. Okay, so getting started with it, as you can see, this is how the build starts at the base level of a 60 overall. The things I'm quite happy with are we start off with a 60 on the driving dunk, which obviously means we are capable of dunking the ball when we run down on a fast break. The 61 on the 3 ball doesn't mean we're a sniper, but it does mean we have enough shooting whereby we should be able to at least knock down 1 3 in this game. And then the 60 on the ball handle, beautiful sight because again, higher than as expected. 70 speed is the biggest shocker because this means we are not that much of a slouch when it comes to the game. And then 70 on the stamina, same sort of thing. Now, as you can see, I do have 1,210 VC on this build. Let me know if I should spend that because, yeah, we about to cook. Okay, I will not lie. I think this might take a little bit of time to get into a game just because as a 60 overall, I'm quite certain everyone's going to quit before playing with us. Unless I'm a liar, in which case everyone might just jump in the same game with us, but I'm quite certain we're going to be here for quite a while. Now, unfortunately, the audio to this game did corrupt. However, we do have the gameplay and the game audio, so you're going to have to deal with me for this little voiceover. Now, as you can see, game 1, we do manage to come up against an 86 overall diamond sharpshooter. Yeah, this is the lower tier of player I will be facing when running this build, so this game wasn't as hectic as you'd have expected it to be, because obviously I'm a 60, he's an 86, but they did take it a little bit light on me, whereby he really wasn't giving me that work until late in the game. Now, I do say that as he hit me with a snatchback right there that set me differently, and then obviously to get the quick little dime. Now, the key thing for me in these games to start off with is I'm going to be hitting these fast breaks quite a bit because, as you can see, they lead to quick buckets for me. Because one-on-one in the half-court set, I'm not getting nobody. Now, defensively, I thought that was a good contest. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. I did not get cooked too far. However, I will not lie. At a point in this gameplay, you do start to witness me getting cooked like high hell. But I do love to do what I always do when I play in the rec, which is I am emphasizing around trying to get myself going with assists. Key reason being, I like to get the teammates going first. Now, with this build, I was having a little bit more fun because I wasn't trying to shoot too tough, because coming into this game, the one thing I did do was I didn't try and test the jumper out. I initially wanted to jump in the game as raw as hell. Pause. By that I mean I wanted to have a little bit of fun whereby I had no real idea what animations this build has. Like coming into this, that was my first jumper. As you can see, I thought that would go in. Obviously, I took a step into the mid-range. As we saw, my mid-range ain't high, but my 3 balls is 60. I really do feel had I shot a 3 there, that would have been an easy little quick 3 points. Now, we do get a few dimes in and out of this game because, as I said, I'm trying to get my teammates going. I'm a 60 overall. I'm not going to really get anything going for me. However, I do get a stupid foul here, which in my personal opinion wasn't a foul. They obviously get a free throw. We do get fortunate in that, even though he made it, was still up 17-7. Now, this is where really and truly I expected them to exploit me being a 60. And they did, because I did manage to... I kid you not, on this charge, I was running towards the sideline. I saw him set for the charge. My plan was to run around him and get another quick little dime so that I could get my assists up. But as you see, I swing it out to the corner, get nothing there. He manages to drive through a tough layup that managed to get me my second assist. My key, like I'm trying to get at least 10 assists in all of these games because 10 assists means 50 VC. VC-wise, I know the key things are, I know what you're thinking. I should have shot that, but I know I can't make it. Plus, I know my teammate can. But yeah, VC-wise, my main focuses in this game are I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win more than anything because winning gets you about 700 VC alone. But at the same time, I'm trying to get a bunch of assists because you get +5 for every assist. If I'm remembering right, it's +5 for +4 as the teammate gets me another tough assist. At this point, the key thing in my head was whenever I have the ball, I'm going to try and swing it to the 2 guard. As you will notice, he has the ball quite a bit. Mainly because, he manages to finish 2 tough layups whilst I can't, as I tried right there. Here, come down the floor, break him down. This is that nice little dunk clip you saw at the start. No, it ain't. But, as you can see, I do get busy with the stick. I am able to move around and get what I want. Get the ball back, try and cut him off, take him to the rim. As I said, nice little dunk clip you saw to start off the game because, even at a 60, I can do what I need to partially offensively. That plus, I'm not going to lie, the kid was bad defensively, but offensively at a point, he just started giving me the business. Like, he was dropping 3 after 3 after 3 at a point. Only issue that he had was we were already so far up that really and truly there was no way of coming back from it. As we get down the floor, get another nice little open look. I would say that was open, but my teammate somehow misses it. I get my first steal of my career with this build, and then obviously they take the ball back from me because I'm a 60. I'm so shocked they didn't try and do that to me as much as they could, where they just literally poked the ball loose. We fortunately get lucky with this loose ball. We should have technically lost it to both defenders jumping at it, but ball gets moved to me as per usual. I swing it to the open man. I hope he hits it, and he does. This shooting guard really was helping me earn my VC in this game. And yes, this is randoms. I thought we were going to get blown out, but somehow, some way, we managed to get a quick little early lead, and we just kept holding on to it for dear life. Now, as you can see, defensively, this is where things started to get rough for me because he started giving me that work. Like, in the first half, it seemed as though he was taking it nice on me where he wasn't trying to shoot, but here, he just started seeing me as a cone and getting as busy as he really could when it came to getting his shot up. Now, obviously, I do get a little bit happy there with the help support that managed to get the ball loose. We managed to get a quick little dunk. In my personal opinion, the whole mentality the whole time was, maintain a 17-point lead, because if we don't, we're cooked. Here, this is the dumbest turnover. Firstly, I get my pass accuracy isn't high enough that I should be able to make that pass, but I shouldn't be the one getting that turnover if it's a thing. As I said, the boy is cooking me, but I shouldn't have gotten that turnover. Technically speaking, I do believe that should have been on my teammate. Now, as I said before, the point guard at this point basically took it on himself to carry his team back as far as he could, getting as smart as he could. Only issue being they weren't realizing he's been guarded by a 60, in which case, swing him the ball. Trust me, he can get you back in this. And then on the defensive side of things, I'm kind of amazed at how they weren't trying to reach on me, because with this slow of a build, the key thing that I noticed was I'm too slow to keep up with people. Shooting-wise, I think I could have probably knocked down a 3 if I just got my timings down. However, defensively, I wasn't, even when I was putting a hand up, people were able to score over me. That's the best way to put it. Now, I get out on a quick little break here. I always know they suspect I'm going to kick it out for the 3. I'm not stupid enough to do that. I'm taking my quick little 2 points because at this point, I'm trying to chase a double-double, give up another 3 because, as I said, this kid was giving me the business. And again, another situation, trying to get in front of him, just giving me the business. I don't remember necessarily how many points he finished with, but let's just put it this way. I was having a hard time stopping him. But on the same thing, defensively, he was having a hard time getting in front of me because, yeah, when I start to get to it, I start to get to it. Here, I'm driving to the hoop, really just trying to draw defenders, managed to swing it out, get myself another little assist. Like, I am the definition of a floor general when it comes to playing basketball in real life and on the game because I move the ball around mainly for my teammates, and then when it comes down to it, when it's late in the game, I will take over for myself. As you see me try and get past them, I do swing it over. Here, I thought he should have knocked it down, as he does. We're now at 8 points and 9 assists. First thing in my head is I really could get a double-double with a 60 overall point guard build. But again, kid's not taking any mercy anymore. He decides to go down the floor and knock down another 3. If you saw what his points were right there, you saw it. I personally couldn't see it quick enough. I get back down the floor. I think here's my 10th assist. I get sold. Nothing comes from it. I'm again just thinking, hey, there's about a minute left. I can still get this double-double. It's 1 basket, 1 assist. All I really need is my teammates to find me here. But late in the game, as you can suspect, I try and put up a 3. This was my first time really trying to time this jump shot from 3, and yeah. I have no idea what the jumper is. I'm probably going to check the animations before game 2 just because, hey, game 1, it was fun in games, but yeah. As I said, the point guard continues to give me that work, but either way, we up 8. It's too late in the game for them to really mount a comeback as we go up 10 with 4 seconds left. So, as you can guess, we come out of here with a W in our very first game. Now, I am quite happy because that does mean we start off with quite a bit of VC with that 1,200 we got initially, plus about the 750 we do get from winning this game. Now, in total, that is 2K VC that I will be spending towards the build. If there is any part you want to see me improve first, let me know down below in the comments. Either way, I'll probably have improved the build before then, but hey, for the next episode after that, I will improve wherever you say. As you can see, the only badge you managed to get to go up quite a bit happens to be triple strike, which I believe is because of how we played. There's that 300 win bonus plus the 18 for stats. As I said, key emphasis, winning in the series. But hey, I'll see you guys in episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like the video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn post notifications on. And don't forget to turn down below in the comments. Let me know what you think. It's been your boy, I'm MV10, aka MR10. Deuces.